In the intricate tapestry of my existence, woven with threads of desire and ambition, I found myself ensnared by the complex patterns of the worldly world. Each day seemed to blur into the next, a relentless cycle of pursuits aimed at success and validation. Yet, no matter how fervently I chased after these goals, I was left perpetually unfulfilled. I sought comfort in materialistic pleasures, believing they held the elusive keys to happiness. However, this pursuit only tightened the chains of discontentment and disillusionment that bound me. My efforts to find joy in external accomplishments left me feeling empty, as though my true self had been lost amidst the clamor of my ambitions. Amidst this chaos, a faint whisper of truth began to stir within me. Initially, it was a subtle murmur, barely audible above the persistent noise of my desires. Yet, with time, it grew louder, transforming into an undeniable roar that reverberated through the depths of my being. It was the voice of my soul, urging me to look beyond the superficial trappings of wealth, status, and validation. It beckoned me to seek fulfillment not in the external world but within the innermost depths of my own being. This awakening marked the beginning of a transformative journey, a pilgrimage of self-discovery that would forever alter the course of my life. I set forth on this journey with both trepidation and determination. It was not an easy path to tread. I delved deep into the recesses of my heart and mind, confronting the shadows that had long lingered within. These shadows represented my deepest fears and insecurities, aspects of myself that I had previously ignored or denied. Facing them required immense courage and unwavering resolve. Yet, as I navigated through these dark and uncertain terrains, I discovered an unexpected beauty in the process. The journey was fraught with challenges and uncertainties, but it was also imbued with a sense of profound transformation and renewal. With each step I took away from the comforts of the material world, I felt myself drawing closer to the essence of my true self. I began to peel away the layers of ego and identity that had obscured my inner light. These layers, built over years of conditioning and societal expectations, had masked the radiant core of my being. As I stripped them away, I uncovered a part of myself that had always been there, waiting patiently to be rediscovered. It was a process of liberation, an act of reclaiming my authentic self from the clutches of external expectations. Detachment became the guiding principle of my journey. It was a beacon of light that illuminated the path toward inner peace and freedom. I learned to release the attachments that had once held me captive, the relentless need for approval, the incessant craving for material wealth, and the ceaseless striving for societal validation. Letting go of these attachments was not an act of abandonment but one of compassionate release. I learned to part with them lovingly, understanding that true liberation lay in surrendering to the natural flow of life. In the stillness of meditation and introspection, I found solace and serenity. These moments of quiet reflection provided a refuge from the tumultuous currents of the external world. As I listened to the whispers of my heart, I began to trust the wisdom that arose from within. In these sacred moments of silence, I encountered the infinite wellspring of love that resides at the core of my being. This love was boundless, transcending the limitations of time and space. It was a love that embraced all of creation with compassion and unity, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. This journey of self-discovery was not without its trials. There were moments of doubt and despair, times when I felt myself slipping back into old patterns of thought and behavior. Yet, with each stumble, I found the strength to rise again. These setbacks became opportunities for growth and learning, teaching me resilience and fortifying my resolve. Each challenge I faced brought me closer to understanding the profound truth that lies at the heart of existence, that life's purpose is not found in the accumulation of external achievements but in the journey of uncovering our inherent divinity. Now, as I stand on the threshold of a new dawn, I am filled with a deep sense of gratitude. I am grateful for the trials and tribulations that have shaped me into the person I am today. I am grateful for the love and support of those who have walked beside me, offering their guidance and encouragement. Above all, I am grateful for the inner voice that guided me on this journey of self-discovery, urging me to seek the truth within. With an open heart and a renewed sense of purpose, I step forward into the unknown. The future remains uncertain, but I am no longer bound by fear or the need for external validation. I embrace the present moment with acceptance and gratitude, trusting that the path ahead will continue to unfold in alignment with the essence of my true self. This journey has taught me that life's greatest gift lies not in what we acquire, but in the love, wisdom, and light we uncover within ourselves. With this realization, I am ready to embrace whatever the future may hold, secure in the knowledge that I am guided by the infinite love and truth that reside within my soul. I am profoundly sorry for the pain, sadness, disappointments, and hurts I have inflicted upon you. Each moment of your suffering weighs heavily on my conscience, and I ache with deep and abiding remorse. It was never my intention to cause you such anguish, rather, I yearn to alter the course of our relationship, to steer it toward a new path guided by sincerity, love, and mutual understanding. Yet, in my flawed attempts, I fell short. I caused harm where I sought to heal, and I now stand before you, burdened by the gravity of my failures and the consequences of my actions. I wanted nothing more than to offer you the entirety of my heart, to lay bare the depths of my soul in an act of pure, unfiltered love. I dreamed of building a future together, one rooted in trust and shared purpose. However, I now recognize that good intentions, no matter how earnest, are not enough. Actions speak louder than words, and my actions have not reflected the love and respect I hold for you. If I am to have any hope of reclaiming your affections, I must demonstrate unwavering dedication and resolve. Winning you back demands more than apologies or sentiment, it demands a transformative commitment to change and a willingness to place your happiness above all else. You are not merely a part of my life, you are central to it. You are my responsibility, and in neglecting that responsibility, I failed you. The weight of external pressures, the relentless demands of societal expectations, and the noise of everyday life clouded my judgment and led me astray. I allowed myself to be consumed by distractions, losing sight of what truly mattered, you. Ensnared in a web of obligations and overwhelmed by chaos, I failed to prioritize the love we shared. But in the quiet moments of reflection, free from the distractions of the outside world, I have come to understand the depth of my failure. I see now that I allowed fear, insecurity, and self-doubt to dictate my actions, forsaking the one person who has always mattered most. Now, as I stand before you with a heart heavy with regret, I understand that words alone are insufficient to mend the wounds I have inflicted. Words may express my remorse, but only deeds can prove its sincerity. I am prepared to face your anger and weather the storm of your disappointment, for I understand that this is the consequence of my choices. I have no right to ask for your forgiveness lightly. Instead, I must earn it through consistent and tangible acts of contrition, through actions that show my dedication to rebuilding the trust one have broken and the love I have jeopardized. It pains me to acknowledge that I failed you in your moments of greatest need. When you sought solace and support, I became a source of pain and weakness instead. I betrayed the trust you placed in me, and for that, I am deeply, profoundly sorry. Yet, despite my regret, I refuse to let my mistakes define our future. I am determined to shoulder the burden of my actions and to atone for my shortcomings with every fiber of my being. I am committed to growth, to learning from my failures, and to becoming the partner you deserve. I understand that you may view me with disdain, skepticism, or doubt. Your wounds are real, and healing takes time. But I ask you to look beyond the person I was when I faltered. I am not the same person who walked away from you in your moments of need. I have grown, evolved, and emerged from the crucible of my mistakes with newfound clarity, strength, and purpose. This journey has been one of profound self-reflection, and through it, I have come to understand the depth of my love for you and the importance of our bond. Forgiveness is not something I expect to come easily. I know that the wounds I have inflicted may linger long after my apologies have been spoken. But please know that my love for you remains steadfast and unwavering. It has weathered the trials of time and adversity, emerging stronger and more resilient than ever before. My love for you is not diminished by my failures, rather, it is deepened by my understanding of what I stand to lose. As I extend my hand to you now, it is not out of desperation or despair but out of genuine remorse and a burning desire to make amends. I am prepared to walk beside you, not as a king seeking adoration, but as a humble servant seeking redemption. This is my pledge to you, to right the wrongs of the past and to chart a new course toward a brighter, more loving future. I promise to show, through my actions, that I have learned from my mistakes and that I am worthy of your trust and your love. I pray that you find it in your heart to grant me this opportunity to embark on a journey of healing and reconciliation together. Thank you for your patience, your understanding, and your unwavering grace. These are gifts I do not deserve but will cherish for eternity. With love and humility, I offer you my heart once more, knowing that in your hands lies the possibility of true redemption and a renewed future for us both.